Hey everyone! So you've just learned all the important rules for keeping your computer safe. But here's the real question. How do you make all that information actually stick in your brain? Well, today, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to level up that knowledge by turning it into an awesome retro arcade game. I mean, think about it. You hear all these terms like malware, viruses, and backups, but how do you actually remember what to do when you see a weird download pop up? It's a really good question, and trust me, the answer is way more fun than you think.
That's right, you turn them into a game. When you transform these cybersecurity tips into a mission you can actually play, those lessons become totally unforgettable. So get ready, because we're about to design our very own game, starting right now.
Okay, first things first. Every great game needs a hero, right? A character we can cheer for. And for our game, the hero is going to be inspired by the #1 tool you just learned about for protecting your computer. So you learned that an antivirus program is basically your computer's first line of defense. It's the software that's always on the lookout, actively hunting down and getting rid of threats. You know what? That sounds like the perfect hero for our game.
So let's give it a proper epic arcade name. In this game, you are playing as the Defender. And its mission? To protect the system, no matter what. And here's how we make that connection. In real life, your antivirus software scans for and removes threats. In our game, the Defender shoots awesome projectiles to destroy enemies. See? It's literally the same job, just, a million times more fun.
A hero is only as cool as the villains they get to fight. So for part 2, it is time to design the bad guys who are trying to crash our system. The biggest threat you learned about was malware. It's kind of the catch-all name for any nasty software that's designed to cause trouble. We're talking viruses, spyware, the whole shebang. This is the perfect idea for our main enemy. So in the world of our game, malware looks like this. These creepy, crawly, pixelated menaces we're going to call the V-Bugs. And they have only one goal: to take down the system. The connection here is super clear. Real-world malware damages your computer system. In our game, the V-Bugs chase you around and drain your health bar, which we're going to call the integrity bar. It's simple, it's direct, and it totally works. But wait, malware doesn't just show up out of nowhere, right? As you learned, it usually gets in by tricking you with things like suspicious downloads or sketchy-looking ads. So we need something in our game that acts just as sneaky. Get ready for a totally different kind of threat. This one isn't an enemy that chases you. Nope, it's a hazard you have to avoid. We're calling it the Phisher, and it's designed to trick you. And this is a really cool way to show cause and effect. In the real world, clicking one bad link can unleash a whole bunch of viruses. So in our game, if you accidentally touch a Phisher, it instantly spawns a ton more V-Bugs on the screen. It's the perfect way to show how one little mistake can make things a whole lot worse. All right, we have our hero, we have our enemies. Now let's give our hero a fighting chance with some amazing power-ups, and we're going to base them directly on the computer maintenance tips you learned about. So we're going to create 2 super important items to collect in our game. First up is the patch, which is like a system update. And the second one is the restore disk, which stands for data backup. So think about what a real system update does. It patches up any weak spots to make your computer safer. Well, in our game, when you grab the patch power-up, it freezes or slows down all the V-Bugs on screen. It gives you that critical moment to breathe and clear things out, just like a real update protects you. And what about a data backup? It's your ultimate safety net, right? It can restore everything if things go wrong. That's why the restore disk is the best power-up in the whole game. It completely refills your integrity bar, pulling you back from the very brink of a system crash. So we have all the pieces now: a hero, enemies, power-ups, but what's the whole point? What's the main goal? Well, the way you win this game teaches the single most important lesson from that whole video. This right here, this is the most critical part. The real danger when a computer fails isn't just that it stops working, it's losing everything you've ever saved on it. Your photos, your school projects, everything. Just gone. Our game has to feel like the stakes are that high. So here's your mission. All around the screen, you'll see these little icons for important files. While you're dodging V-Bugs and fighting them off, the Defender has to collect all of these files. That action is exactly like backing up your data to keep it safe.
And this is where the whole lesson just clicks into place. If your integrity bar hits 0 and you haven't collected all the files, you get the dreaded data lost screen. Game over for real. But if you have finished your backup, the screen says data recovered. The game shows you right there on the screen that even if the system crashes, having a backup saves you. It's your extra life.
So let's just take a step back and really look at what we've just done. We haven't just been playing a game here, we've actually been designing one.
We took these big ideas like antivirus software, malware, and data backups, and we turned them into characters, enemies, and goals. You took a list of boring rules and made it into a fun, interactive experience, and that's a really powerful skill to have.
And that brings me to my final thought for you. This whole method, it doesn't just work for computer safety. Think about a topic from history, or a concept from science, or even a formula in math. What other important lesson from any subject could you level up into a game? The possibilities are absolutely endless.